Hi, this is Sherry Walden. This is my first junk journal flip through. So I created this from a pack of stationery, and I thought the packaging was really cute, so I hung on to it. The stationery itself actually had the Velcro, so I just left it there, and I covered the some of the wording with this little flower and ribbon. This is a junk journal that is made completely of leftovers, scrapbook supplies, or recycled items. I'll try to point some of those out. So, for example, this is from a Hill Country brochure. Bookends is the name of the book club that I'm in, and I did this for a member of the book club that is moving on. So it consists of 3 signatures. Each signature has 3 pages that are folded in half. That's 6 physical pages, and then front 3 pages, 6 physical pages. Yes. So this first signature is right here, and the first page is actually a paper bag. So folded in half, I have 2 paper bag envelopes, and I just did some rub-ons to decorate that. And then inside, this is actually a card that I think it was like a birthday card that I liked. And the back didn't have anything on it, so I clipped it, inked the edges, and I had previously created a bunch of little hearts with some little scrap fabric and stuff like that on it. And this is where I list all the books that we read while this particular member was in the club. So I did a couple of those, and there's another one to finish it out. This is a picture from a birthday card. This is just embroidery left over from some old sewing supplies. I have several little cutesy cutouts that I did from the internet. And this is just a piece of cardstock with an old vintage fabric on it. And this is the list of all of the people that had been in the book club while this particular member was there. The other thing I'm doing in this junk journal is I have labeled 12 blank pages so that she can make comments on new books that she reads going forward. And then throughout here, I highlighted a few of the books that we read and little anecdotes that we discussed, just kind of, as a nice little memory. And I have decorated a lot of these pages with remnants from some vintage publications that I had, and you'll see this is actually from a bill envelope that you get with the little see-through window. So I have a few of those as well. Again, I just decorated with some old pages, some old homemade paper, and just cutesy little anecdotes. This one also includes a clip that I decorated with bead and some leftover threads. And this has kind of a seashell theme based on this particular book. And so some little comments that she'll remember, but she can also just, add to it. This is the rest of the paper bag, along with the rest of the books that we read. Additionally, I include some little book club questions. Some of the ones that we would ask ourselves, from time to time, but this one struck me as particularly funny because it just so happens there was one book where she made a comment that she kind of was crushing on the main character, which happened to be James Garfield, one of the presidents. Again, just some leftover kind of recycled pieces. I've got a lot of tea bags that I've reused. This black and craft paper is literally packaging from one of my scrapbooking supplies. This is a napkin that I just pulled the second ply off and glued this one down. I created a little envelope. This is an old birthday card that I really like the picture, so I just cut it and roughed up the edges, and I think I might have inked that, but that's something that you can just make comments on. This was, I thought, a particularly interesting, relevant quote for book club. So I stuck that in this pocket, and this pocket, of course, is, again, from one of these Bill envelopes. Old music that I stenciled and put a little tag in, more little tags. And this one is actually the other part of the envelope, again with a tag that just includes information on a particular book that we read. More little pockets and little anecdotes that I'm sure she will remember. This particular book, 9 Years Among the Indians, is actually a memoir that was written in the late 1800s. And the gentleman is Herman Lehman, and he was in our 100 Years of Comfort book. So I just copied that page and stuck that in here as well. This is actually an old coaster that I had left over. And again, a Bill envelope that I decorated and glued in here. And then just a little note to the recipient. And that's it.